So I'm gonna go over a really cool trick of how to get a better rope angle if you need to switch sides of the crown. In this example, I've got my SRT line set up to do a limb walk out here. Let's say that I perform my objectives out on the tips of that branch, and I'm ready now to go out to the tips of this branch out here. Just for the sake of giving myself a goal, I'm gonna try to touch the upper boom joint of the jib and the upper boom on the spider lift, okay? But right now, this big beefy limb is in between me and my objective, which is going to make a terrible, terrible rope angle if I try to go out straight from here. So I need to improve my rope angle. My tie-in point is way up high. All I have to do is get around this big beefy limb. Now, what you could do is you could put in your foot ascender and you could, you know, yoke up the rope, take out your foot ascender, and come down on this side like so. But I'm lazy and I don't like climbing more than I have to, except for the demonstration purposes of the video. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to hop that limb without climbing over it. To do that, I need to use my lanyard. I'm gonna put my work positioning lanyard around something suitable, something strong enough to hold me even if I were to accidentally lose balance and fall, okay? I feel good with this limb right here. Next, I'm gonna take my akimbo, I'm gonna disconnect from it, I'm gonna make a nice big bite, enough that I can throw it up and over and grab it. I need to go on the other side of this limb too, because I'm gonna duck under that and go out to that boom. Now, what this is, and we're gonna weight test it, make sure that it feels right. See, I pulled a bunch of slack out just now. That would have been awfully scary to just commit to and drop like 5 feet. Anyway, what we've just done is we've set up what's called a ponytail redirect. Okay, now what I can do here is I can go, I have a much more improved rope angle. I've popped that limb, but I'm gonna leave my tail on that side, because let's say I want, once I reach my objective here, let's say I want to go back out there for some reason. So I'm not gonna redirect my entire line. If I were to pull this whole line out all the way to this side of the limb, that's called a redirect, and I'm redirecting the entire line. But I want to go back over there later. First, I'm gonna complete this objective here, get out to the spider lift on this tiny little limb. Woo, I don't wanna weight it too much. Cool. Now I can come back in. And I can go down over here and around right here. Now let's say that I want to be able to limb walk out there again because I forgot to do something maybe. I'm gonna clip in, do a weight test on my lanyard, unclip my akimbo, and this is the one spot, this is one part where you wanna just make sure that you tie a stopper knot above your device so that you don't accidentally milk too much of the rope through and then your device ends up being out of reach. You'll see what I mean in just a second. All right, so I've tied a little stopper knot above my device. Now that stopper knot is going to make sure that my device comes up and through this crotch rather than having the rope come up through the device and then the device is up there and I can't reach it. So stopper knot, pull it on out, clip to it, untie the stopper knot. I could have done a slip knot, make that a little bit easier. Weight test that. and I'm back on my main system. That's the advantage of the Ponytail redirect, is you can hop back and forth. If you have only one quick objective over there, then you can come back over here when you want to. So, Ponytail redirect, hope that's helpful.